Hi Libra, welcome back. So Libra, this is going to be your August you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you might be dealing with during this time frame. Keep in mind that the readings can be general. It is a general reading, I should say, so it can be interchangeable and it can be pertaining to intimate relationship or a platonic relationship. So take it as it resonates. So overall energy here, Libra, is the 9th house, all right? So this is all about travel and adventure and higher education, thinking outside of the box. It's a very independent, self-sufficient vibe, which I swear this same energy has been showing up for you over and over and over again this year. So some of you are really on that quest, you know, of searching for self or searching for something to reach for or searching for what's next, your beliefs, spirituality, things of that nature, all right? Might all be highlighted during this time frame. So let's see where this is headed. What is your overall supporting energy over here, Libra? You have the 9 of Pentacles, so exactly the same energy, exactly the same vibe that I was just talking about. So the 9 of Pentacles is also about self-sufficiency and being okay with where you're at and being able to take care of self. So it's highlighted out here twice now. Getting really comfortable with who you are as well, Libra, very important. And that's something that I've been seeing in your readings as well. So this person's energy over here is the devil. So this is like actually has a different meaning to the devil in this deck than traditional tarot, in that this is freeing yourself from obligations, self-limiting thoughts, you know, things that you feel tie you down, and that's in this person's energy, right? So this person might be going through this period in August where they're kind of taking a look at things that hold them back or make them feel less than, and freeing themselves from that energy, or being encouraged to free themselves from that thought process, all right? So let's go into perception, Libra, and see what we have there for you. I'm sorry, recent past. So I'm going to go through the recent past, then perception, then how you genuinely feel underneath it all, hopes, and then most likely future outcomes. So Libra, recent past energy. You have, man, all right, can't get all your cards at once. The Ace of Pentacles here. And the 5 of Wands, King of Cups, 4 of Wands. So Libra, there's been a bit of a struggle, okay, as far as what emotionally you feel committed to, okay? This may be something that you're not exactly speaking to the world right now, or haven't in the past, you know, keeping your emotions to yourself, even though there's some sort of emotional struggle going on at times, you know. I think that it's a sense of feeling this dedication or this commitment to something, but then at the same time wanting to be freed from the restraints of that, you know what I'm saying? So interesting energy there. I think you've been really doing a lot of work trying to get more in tune with your emotional and spiritual self, because again, you have the King of Cups here, which is the energy I felt at the beginning of the reading. And it's a lot of forward momentum thinking, okay? So in the past, it wasn't really much about action, but more about the way that you think about things and the way that you feel, and how all of that correlates to what you're experiencing external from you. All right, so I feel like, yeah, there's been this process here of kind of looking at, well, what have I committed myself to, and does that still serve me? You know, because maybe spiritually you might be drawn to something else now, or you might feel spiritually led to go in a different direction for some of you. So this is interesting. We'll see. The person that you may be dealing with, Libra, over here. Let's see what their recent past energy is. 6 of Pentacles. Ten of Wands and the Moon. So this person's energy, Libra, in the past has been somewhat heavy. You know, I get like a secretive vibe here for some of you. For others of you, it may not be like secretive necessarily, but suppression of emotion, and it's getting very heavy, or it has gotten in the past very heavy for this person, right? I feel like Libra, there is this sense of kind of being on the outside looking in, whether that's you doing that or them doing that, that's got this person in the past energy feeling very heavy. But also, this speaks about like wanting to work towards something or work for something, but believing that it's also going to be a lot of work. And that belief structure is what is obstructing this person from being able to flow easily into the next chapter or into another better feeling thought that is in their higher purpose, okay? If that makes sense. So this person's belief that things need to be a struggle, and I feel like this is a deep-seated emotion, meaning this is something they genuinely believe or feel, has kind of prevented them from making the progress that they could have made, you know, in the past. So let's look at perception, Libra. Now keep in mind that perception is the eye of the beholder, okay? So it may not be, it's your truth, but it may not be the absolute truth, right? But we'll start there and then we will go deeper. So you have the Ten of Swords in the reverse, okay? In your perception of the connection. Man, oh. The Three of Pentacles, I'm thinking, why are my cards flipping out that way? Where did it go? The Three of Pentacles. Wow. Oh my gosh, Libra. All right, so the Ten of Swords is in the reverse in the way that you perceive this. So something that was lost isn't quite lost, or at least that's how you see it. You know, something that was over is not quite over, at least for you, all right? Because this is having a completion, but then kind of coming back to it for whatever reason. Some of you are just simply coming back to the thoughts of it so that you can run it through your brain and learn what you need to learn. Others of you are actually possibly going back to something or someone that you felt done with at some point in time, or within this connection there's this doneness, you know, like someone feeling like, okay, that's it, you know, the fat lady has sang and it's over, right? Is that still a saying, when the fat lady sings? That's probably inappropriate these days, but it's an old saying. Anyways, you know what I mean? Like, the show is over, right? But then here with the Magician, there is something being manifested, and this isn't how you see the connection. So it's not over, you know, it's not over for you, or it's not over for them, one of the two, because you're getting ready to manifest yet another new beginning here, and it's one that you have nurtured and been patient with for a long time. Now, it may not be with this person. We'll get their cards out and see. It could just be in general, you know, you're done, but not done, because now you're ready to create something new, and you've been patient, and you've been taking care of yourself, and you've been working on your self-sufficiency, and now it's here. For others of you, if it is this connection, then it could be going back to or recreating another chapter within this existing connection that was done, but it wasn't done, but you thought it was done, and they thought it was done, but it wasn't done, because there's another chapter here, you know? So we will see. Libra. What is this person's perception of the connection? The Two of Cups. The Nine of Wands. Five of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so right off the bat, the message that I got, Libra, was that this person is intimidated by the self-sufficiency that you are emanating. Okay, for a lot of you. For others of you, it's maybe not intimidation, but they certainly know where you stand, right? They know that you have the ability to stand on your own and to be your own leader, so to speak, right? This person perceives this connection as something that's really significant in their life, okay? So this person views this as a soulmate, you as a soulmate, or a very strong, important connection for them, okay? Their perception is also that, you know, it's like this feeling of wanting to talk but being uncertain about talking, or feeling like things are one-sided. There might have been chapters in the relationship, Libra, where it was all about one person and not the other person, and then the tables have turned or have turned in the past, and then it was about the other person and not enough about the other individual. So it seems like kind of one-sided almost, or, you know, the runner and the chaser if you're into twin flame connections. But yeah, it's like not being on the same page at the same time. You're both getting there, but at different times. So the arrival points are a bit off, right? You know, and that's on how this person sees the connection. Like it's never the right time, or like when I'm ready, they're not ready, you know, and then when I'm certain, they're not certain. And so there's a mismatch there, okay? So let's go into genuine feelings and emotions here. Now, keep in mind, the genuine emotions are a bit deeper, right? So I just read perception, which is, say, level 1, and now we're going to go into your emotional self, which is a level deeper, right? What you're feeling when you think of this connection, what your heart's desire is in regards to this connection, Libra. The Six of Swords. The Moon. The King of Wands. So, Libra, the King of Wands came out in the reverse, but I'm going to read it both ways. So, Libra, your emotions run so deep. They just run so deep that it almost causes an issue with a lack of confidence, because I think, Libra, you genuinely feel that you could be led astray by how you're feeling, because you don't really feel in control of how you feel. It's like feeling all of these emotions and not feeling like you can control that, you know, feeling all of this love or hurt for some of you and not really knowing what to do with it. That's what it is. That's what it is. Not really knowing what to do with it. So this can be an emotionally confusing period for you in the beginning of August, but really what this encouragement is, Libra, is to gain confidence, because you are a conscious creator and you are in control of your emotions. You know, so nothing can lead you astray unless you allow it to. And think about the way that you're thinking about it, right? So you were thinking like, this is it, period, point blank. And maybe it is with this person in particular for some of you, but maybe it isn't. But even if it is, it's never the end of your story, Libra, because there's always another chapter. There's always a new beginning. There's always something to create from that space, right? So getting in that power position, in that power thought, Libra, is going to be really essential so that you don't get led astray, so to speak, by your emotional self, but also don't fear your emotions, right? It's okay to feel what we need to feel. We don't always have to control it, you know, because sometimes people take the idea of conscious creation too far, so they start feeling a negative emotion and they shoo it away, like, oh, no, I don't want to feel that. But sometimes we do need to feel it, you know, and acknowledge it. But don't live in it. Don't dwell in it. Don't let it consume you, and don't let it take control, okay? Because feel it, acknowledge it, figure out the truth behind that emotion, and then take that truth and let it move you forward, Libra. So what is this person's genuine emotion towards you, Libra? You have the King of Cups here. How do they genuinely feel in their heart's desire? The Five of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so you have the Six of Swords in your energy, and they have it over here as well. So that's interesting, right? So Libra, I feel like the person that you may be dealing with, they suppress a lot of emotion. And I saw that up here, and I see that here. So they've done it in the past, they're doing it now. And this may be a toxic cycle or a toxic trait that this person has, you know, and maybe it serves them in some way or another, but I'm seeing it as actually not serving their highest good, because it keeps them distant, it keeps them isolated from what it is that they actually want. And what it is that they actually want is this connection for a lot of you, or to feel free and easily able to manifest what they want, and to bring things into fruition. But this person's got an issue here of constantly suppressing what they're feeling, feeling a lot, but not really expressing it, you know, wanting to, I can't get out the message that I want to say, and it's driving me nuts. It's like right there. But this person, they kind of imprison themselves with this behavior almost, you know. And don't get me wrong, we don't need to walk around and tell everybody our undying love and emotion every single day. Sometimes there's reasons that we, you know, conceal what we feel if we feel it may hurt someone else, or maybe it's not the right timing, etc. And that's okay sometimes. But this person has made a lifelong habit of suppression and suppression and suppression and suppression and suppression. And that's become toxic, and it's become their own prison, you know, to some degree or another. I think that this person genuinely, Libra, wants to move forward from that, but they're bringing kind of past issues with them, and it's issues to deal with their self-worth, and yet they want to be recognized for their self-worth. So this person's on this journey of starting to establish their freedom and kind of getting out of their own emotional constraints that they put on themselves that's causing a lot of pressure, and moving forward in a way that they feel more worthy, and they want that acknowledgement, Libra, either from you or other people, that like that pat on the back, or like, yes, you know, you're deserving. They want to hear those things. So let's look at hopes then. What is your hope, Libra? What is your hope over here? The Six of Wands. So yeah, you're hoping to be successful, to overcome things, to have attention for some of you. But I feel this more as like a yes, I did it type of energy. Like you want to feel that you did it and that you did it on your own. You know, not that you didn't have help along the way, but you want to feel this sense of self-accomplishment, right? This sense of being the one on top. What is this person's hope? Seven of Cups, Seven of Swords. They're hoping to emotionally confuse you. Why? Because they're confused. No, actually, no. That's not the message. They're trying to emotionally confuse you, not because they're emotionally confused, but because they emotionally know exactly how they feel, but they're not expressing it, or they're suppressing it for whatever reason. So, some of them want to manipulate your emotions, to be quite honest with you. And it may not be like as intentional as like planning it out. Okay, I'm going to manipulate my Libra. I think this is more of a behavior trait that they either don't try to do, or they may not even be aware that they do it. But in real life, it may look like, to give an example of like telling you they don't care when they care, or, you know, saying that they love, you know, that they don't love you when they love you, or that they love you when they don't love you, or, you know, telling people that they feel a certain way when they know good and damn well that ain't how they feel, you know, like that. And like I said, I don't think that like this person's intending, like planning this purposely, although some maybe. I think it's more of just a learned behavior trait that they do, because it's not always easy for them to be maybe their vulnerable selves, or, you know, they have just developed this habit of doing that, you know. So, whoa. What is the most likely future outcome then, Libra? On your side. Now keep in mind, all of the future outcomes can be changed with free will, okay? So take it with a grain of salt. You're in charge, but I'm going to tell you what it looks like as of now. So yes, Queen of Cups, the Wheel. All right. I usually wouldn't take all of these because of the way they fell out, but these were very insistent, so I would take them. So, Libra, there's this sense of, you know, ooh, I don't want to sing that. Okay, I have a song in my head. It's by LP. It's called Die Young. It's not what you think it is. It's actually a very good song, but LP, Die Young, is what's playing in my head. So I don't know where that came from. Maybe check out that song, Libra. I don't even know what the song is about. I'm sorry, I can't even give you a reference point, but that's what's playing in my head. So I'm gathering that the song is about like living your free self, and if that means that things end early, or, you know, then you're willing to do that because you want to be free to do whatever you want, you know. That's what I feel. But check that song out. Either way, there's a sense here, Libra, of feeling emotionally satisfied, okay, and fortunate, and like almost paying attention to those blessings, you know, feeling fortunate and paying attention to what you're fortunate about, and that really helps to move things karmically along for you. I think that, you know, you're holding out for something that you wish for and nothing less. So I don't feel like, Libra, you're going to take anything less than what you know you deserve during this time frame. And you're willing to hold, you know, you're willing to hold on it until you feel it's either the right time or the right moment, or maybe this person is showing up for you, but not a moment before. That's what I feel you have your intention set on, not a moment before, right? So I feel like, Libra, yeah, you're pretty set on that with the Emperor here. And then here comes communication for some of you, and or the fast momentum forward, if it's not communication, into something that's more pleasing for you. You know, into this energy of kind of having what it is that you want. And for some of you, whatever it is you've been holding out for, I see that coming through for you in August, you know, news about that, or communication, or something that helps you to move your energy forward. And I'm not saying like like forward in a mundane way. I'm saying like rapid movement forward, in the way that you understand self and the situation, okay? But and that can come in many forms, Libra, but it helps you to reach level 3, you know. And you're in this energy of wanting to be more generous with your time and energy as well. And you know, when we are generous, we tend to attract generosity back to us. That's the most beautiful promise of law of attraction, is that you can simply get what you want by giving it. You know, so when you give generously, when you give understanding, when you give empathy, you get it back to you in many different forms. All right. And I see that coming through for you in August. So this person's most likely future outcome then for Libra. This person's most likely future outcome. Woo. You have the Death card here. The 6 of Wands. Oh, snap. I'll tell you in a minute. I just said, oh, snap. I know. So 90s. Whatever. All right. Yeah, the Death card, the 6 of Wands, the Knave of Swords, and the 8 of Cups. So you got this person's attention. That's why I said, oh snap. You know, you have their attention. That's what you were hoping for a lot of you. If it's not attention, I feel like this person's future energy is all about successfully ending a chapter where they had to feel or felt very skeptical, okay? Or where they felt like they couldn't trust, you know, themselves or you. This person's doing this song and dance over here, Libra, where it's like over, but it's not over. It's over because I want you to give me attention. Okay, you give me attention. Now I don't want the attention. Okay, now you're not giving me attention. And so I'm going to do something to get that attention. Okay, I have that attention now, and now I don't want the attention. You know what I'm saying? It's like a vicious cycle. And you may not be the only person this person does this to, you know, this in and out energy. This could be, like I said, a habit. It may have nothing to do with you. But that's kind of what I get, where it's like, okay, there's an ending here, and that causes someone to pay attention. It may create curiosity in this person. So if you're in separation from this person, they may definitely be watching and stalking and like watching your social media profiles and things with the Knave of Swords here. But even if you're with this person, they're sitting next to you, there's trust issues here. And so they kind of go in and out, or the energy kind of goes in and out between like changes happening, and then no changes, and then changes happening, and then they get good at that and they kind of give up on it, or you know, it's very inconsistent over here on their side, and I see that continuing in August. And maybe it is purposeful, I don't know, but I don't think that it is. I think this person, they really just it's like this person doesn't want to say what they feel. They want you to figure it out. Or it's like they don't want to express everything they're feeling, but yet they want action, or they want a response, or they want things to manifest, but they're not emotionally open. They're emotionally blocked, you know. And I see them trying to free themselves from that, Libra, but it's like it's not flowing over here, okay? So I did want to know what the Knave of Swords is. The World card. Yeah, it's like this evolving vicious cycle over here, in and out here with the Four of Wands, you know? So I do see that continuing. This person does think the world of you, Libra, though. Honestly, they do. Even if they say that they don't, they really do, because they would not be this obsessed with this connection or this fixated if they didn't care, you know. So I do feel that there is genuine emotion here, and they genuinely think, you know, the world of you, but they are emotionally confused. That's the best way I can put it. So Libra, I'm going to leave it there. Let me tell you what zodiac signs I have out for you. Keep in mind, it could be any zodiac sign, guys, because it is a general reading. But I'll tell you what I see. So primary zodiac signs are Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Pisces, Capricorn, Cancer, Aquarius, Aries, Pisces again, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus again, yep, Sagittarius again. So those are the primary zodiac signs I see. I do hope it resonated. If it did, please do give me a like, share, and subscribe. Also, please do check me out on Facebook and Instagram. I go live and chat on Facebook all of the time, and I try to keep my Instagram updated, so check me out there, linked in the description box below. Also, if you like the jewelry that I'm wearing today, in particular this necklace, this is one of my favorites. It's one of the crystal necklaces from my sister's online boutique, so get one for yourself, also linked below. Either way, Libra, wishing you the very best, and until next time, my friends, namaste. Bye.